Hey folks, welcome back. We are going to continue to try to get some games in here. A little rank decay since last time. Currently sitting at rank 15. We were 13 at the end of the last game, which was only last night. So there's been some fighting for those top spots, and we better try to catch up ourselves here. A strong opponent materializes. Well, this is either going to send us down a little bit or build us up a lot. We love the dove. We have the making of a bit of a wetland engine. Osprey feels like a bit of a trap. Let's turn off our sound. We got Omni and we've got ground nests. Total birds to start. I feel like we can, well, unfortunately, the blackbird and the dove don't quite line up correctly because they both take grain. This ain't no Oceania. Omni is a very good bonus card. Closure Builder cannot, it's not so bad either. Birds in the Wetland is what we're after. Tended to do this, and we'll keep the Osprey just in case. And we'll get rid of these two. I think we grab up the Mourning Dove. Hope that the grain remains. Go full screen. Let's check our player. I feel like we have played this person, but it could just be the icon. Let's see what he's got. See his average score. Always the best way to tell someone's skill. 81. Well, just for the sake of posterity, let's check to see if we have played this person before. We have, and he beat me by 10 points. So that's a shame. And 361. So not the strongest starting. Oh man, I think we do this. Grab up that dove. Go Omni. Woodpecker is also quite nice. But we're going to focus on our wetlands here. Say good luck to my opponent. Through the ether. That's an interesting grab. I guess it's for the end of round goal. We will make the bird feeder not particularly friendly to anything. Get that dove down. Dove into blackbird. Should be somewhat respectable. Does not play the isn't looking like he's gonna get that double play bird into his forest now. If he does, he's got a long way to go. Woodpecker might be good to grab just to round things out a little bit. Of course, you hope for a hummingbird or a crow would be great down here. But do we want to go that direction? I think we grab it just for the sake of denial, at least. It's a fairly strong bird overall early game, so we'll take him. Get our grub, I mean our egg. Brewer's blackbird, I mean it's an omnibird, but we're gonna be tucking a lot of birds already. Grab up the pelican. Hurting for birds for his wetland, perhaps. We, on the other hand, are doing quite well for ourselves in that department. Always a good, strong start. Down goes that pelican. We're just going to grab a couple off the top. Come on, hummingbird. Or crow would be even better. We get neither. Well, this makes me want to go osprey into puffin, but then what, you know? We still have very weak food draw. So we'd rather get some point generators at this point. Let's just see what happens here. We got 2 turns left. Do we play the osprey? I think we play the osprey. And the woodpecker. And then just dig from there next round. Secure this end of round for ourselves, and probably the next end of round goal as well. Grabbing a roadrunner. What are you thinking? Ground. He needs to have platform nests for his bonus card. He's got 3 fish. Let's get this boy down. Now we can chuck a card for extra food. Get 3 food at a time. Very powerful. Well ahead on the next end of round goal. And we'll just see what comes. Oh, he's gonna. Well, it's a good thing we played that bird. What's it gonna be? It already feels like we are substantially ahead here with this very strong uh, card draw. The only thing lacking is our food. He's going to get a reroll. How many grubs will it be? 2. 2's good. Can't complain about that. Cavity nest doesn't do much though. Man, 3 white powers? Yeah, that's pretty weak. Cannot lie there. Cowbird would be nice. Get a few more eggs going for ourselves. I think that might be what we go for. Opponent is very ambitious. Of course he does have. Boy, he spent a bunch of fish. So I think we gotta hold off on our osprey. That guy's very tempting as well. Definitely grab him up. I think we will discard because we want something to tuck at least. Kind of like everything that we have. Well, I'm gonna skip on this guy. We don't want to do a double play for my opponent, so that weapon might not actually come to pass. Nothing there we care about. With that red shoulder hawk, we have so many red shoulder hawks on our property. We only see one at a time generally, so we just pretend like we only have one. But oftentimes we will come home to a red shoulder hawk flying away from our property after we spook it. This vulture is great. It does 2 things for us. It allows us to get 2 food without checking a card. And it might get us more food from my opponent's predator. So dual purpose is always nice. Food's not really available for the cowbird right now, so we'll continue to dig and rack up the points. Oh, grabbing a canvas back. That'll be a second bird. No omnis anywhere to be seen. We're going to keep going. There we go. That was what we were looking for. Unfortunately, we have this osprey now. I think we do have to, yeah, we better do this. Okay, now it's just going to be working that wetland for all it's worth. Getting 2 food out of it and 3 points. Probably get the puffin down in the final spot. We do need to start thinking about our grassland after that for A couple end of round goals here. Cowbird will definitely go down. But there's no boldness in the forest at this time, unfortunately. I am wondering, did we do a little bit of a pivot here? And 3 points here. We could pretty easily get down our hummingbird and cowbird into the grasslands. That would help with some end of round goals. But we know my opponent's got the, they've got that egret that they're going to be able to do a double play with their food. So we're going to do this. Try to push the end of round goal for ourselves. Get more cards. Should be able to get down that puffin if we're lucky. Yep, here it comes. Forcing my opponent to invest heavily into the grassland when they have very little elsewhere. It's very good for us. We're investing heavily into our wetland, but we're getting eggs and food out of the deal, so kind of want to deny this guy, just so he doesn't get any funny ideas. Then again, if he does grab that guy, do we care? Yeah. That's a 0-point play. Let's give him a lot of cards. He's got 2 turns left. He'd have to draw. We are going to give him a food with the hummingbird. We're okay with it, though. Peregrine falcon might not be too shabby. Grab up a grub. Pass this guy out. Kingbird, you can go. We got some good stuff for a, a grassland pivot here. Cowbird, robin, falcon. We have 4 spaces available in the forest. We could even put this robin into the forest and start working our forest a little bit. We got options. I'm grabbing up cards. Wonder what. Might have rodentologist. He's got 2 rat birds down already. I think we keep going. Hoping for some. Oh, that's the double play is nice. I think we double play onto our robin into the forest and then switch it up into a forest engine. I kind of like that. Because our grassland's not doing too much for us. Our wetlands. 3 points. Plus passing out 2 food, which is a little problematic. So we'll do sparrow into robin and then just get up all the food we want. We do have the ring-billed gull to add to our engine. Yeah, for kind of like that puffin though, Kind of like all these guys, but the red-breasted nuthatch. If we're going robin, then not what we're after. Is he going to play a bird? Didn't have the eggs, I suspect. So let's do our double play. Get some good, switch up into good food generation. A little bit of a slow play. Very few points out of it, but 3 food and a tuck and a 4th food from the woodpecker. Should be able to get some good stuff down, like this bunting. Cowbird would be our first priority. What do we like there? Should we just go bombs and pick up the Larkspur? I think so. Got the food for a puffin now. It's going to be a bonus card game. A little risky. I am not going to deny that. Get all the grain we can get here. Oh, luckily we are totally stocking up. Almost tempted to go to the forest again, but we want to get down our cowbird. Start getting free eggs into our forest. Opponent with only 2. Opponent going for that standard issue. Oh, grassland engine. It's got 3 eggs. I think we could probably... Ooh, oh, that's nice. I think we could probably sneak in. Can we sneak in another round of food draw? I think so. Keep on gathering up grain. Man, what are we going to cycle? Almost tempted to cycle the blackbird. We really don't have that much time. That hummingbird is actually not terrible for us. It's a 6-point bird for a single food. I think we'll grab him up. That'll allow us to get a little bit more food out of the grasslands as well. Get down this blackbird if we're lucky. So let's see, we have 2 eggs. We could double play into the hummingbird and then play the cowbird. My opponent has plenty of eggs, but yeah, we'll see. Is he going to go into the forest? 3 slots now. Still should be quite easy to... I think we get this guy down, though. Play him. Get that hummingbird down. Spend a... Man, what am I going to spend it on? The food? I have to go to the forest one more time, clearly. So it's just going to come down to the bonus cards for this game. 3 turns left. It's got 4 slots available. We're not worried about it. We just spend a grain. It's just the right play. 6 points. Let's think about this. Yeah, because all this requires way more grubs than we have. Could grab up some grubs now. And this. Play a bird. Probably our... Is that cherry what we want? I think it's fine. All right. Well, this is an excellent time for my Wingspan planning board. So let's see here. We are, we've got, or it doesn't really matter where we put this, 3. We've got ourselves 4. 3. I guess we don't really need this. It's a nice thought, but, oh, nope. We got 1 of those. And 3 of these. So it's like puffin right here. And then I think we just do the 2 bonus cards, not worry about this guy. Kind of tempted by this guy too. What does he help with? Ground nests. I do like those. So yeah, let's grab them. Just in case. Oh, wait, there's no food there. Can we undo? Let's find out. Nope. No grubs anywhere to be seen, so we'll do this anyways. And we'll cycle out this guy for this guy. 2 turns. Not laying eggs. So let's see here. We can probably afford to play a bird. Oh, with only four slots, so we actually I don't know. Maybe we tied the end of round goal. I think we do. We got our time is short here. Maybe the Phoebe's not worth it. How's his ground nest situation? 1, 2. Do the Phoebe instead of the, well, 6 points. Got, but then again, end of round goal. We do Phoebe, Puffin, Longspur. That's pretty good. So Phoebe, be a cherry. I think we have enough to chuck. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, things are getting a little better now. I think we just take another grub. We can chuck it for an egg. We are going to focus up on our ground nests. I think we just do the bonus card bird and see where we're at. Opponent not going for much here. So I think we do that. We won't spend the food. Well ahead this game. Some big points coming, but it's all in bonus cards, so we're just gonna have to see what happens here. Miracle would have been better than the Phoebe. Say omnivore. Oh, just passing out the food like it's going out of style. Luckily, we have plenty of good stuff to play, so we will take them. Some good stuff there, but we just have things that we're going to play. We don't have time. 5 turns left. I guess we should play our Puffin. All the playing is good here. Going for the end of round goal, so this might be one we just have to say sayonara to. That will probably not do much for us. And we'll go our Puffin. Maybe we spread out the removal of eggs in case we get what is the one? Bull nests. Well, that is very nice. But we're going to get 3 more birds here. That would be 8 points. I think that is highly doable. 4 turns left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be no problem. It's going to be... Got to get maybe the hummingbird. I think the hummingbird's the way to go. That turns out into an 8-point bird. Should have the food for it, no problem. Although the Phoebe helps with the end of round goal, but I think that one's out of reach for us. Opponent going for food. He's got 1, 2. Still only got 2 right now. I know we picked up several other ones. We only have 1. I think we don't beat our head against the wall too much for the end of round, but we'll see what the next bonus card has to offer. We have lots of cards down at this point. Just going to keep passing them out. I think at this point, it's really not doing much for us. But we'll take them. Oh, let's see here. 2 here. It's only going to be 3 points. We already have 4 right there. That's very nice. The points continue to multiply. We could possibly fill the board just for the style points, but nope. Just kidding. We don't have enough time. If we had unlimited turns, I think we got the food for it. There's another ground nest. We're just going to play our birds, play the hummingbird after this, and call it good. Backyard birder. Okay, well, plot continues to thicken. That makes the Phoebe get an extra 3 points, and this guy only gets an extra 2 points. We could go here, it gets an extra 4 points. I think that makes this guy better. So we go here, it turns into a 7-point bonus card. This guy is a 6. You know, plus the ecologist, of course. We're not missing anything here. So yeah, we'll take him. Phoebe wins out. Of course. Oh, it's too bad that we don't have any eggs in a ground nest. Oh, actually, you know what? Ooh, we take this guy off automatic. Let's see here. Well, we're only going to be able to get... So it's possible that we do... As long as my opponent lays eggs, we could play this guy for the Omni, that guy for the Nest Box Builder. He's got 6 cards and 3 food left, 2 turns. Only 1 egg, so he has to lay eggs if he even wants to play anything, because he's got a single egg. So do we play this guy? Then how many points would this guy be? That's a 7-point play. I think we do. I think we do that, but we're going to play the hummingbird for 8, and this guy for 7. Life is good. If somehow he doesn't lay eggs, this guy should definitely be not on automatic. Thank you. Because we want him to go into here. Now he can be automatic. I don't even trust it. We're going to turn it off. There he goes. Put you there. So this will be an 8-point play. Oh, wow, that's not helping us. Not helping us. We have way too much food. Hummingbird again will be 8. 2 here. Well, let's see here. 2, yeah. So this would be... I think this is right. It doesn't matter. We have wrecked this guy. The game is over. Well, we get our revenge. This guy will be 1 point with the egg costs, plus 4, which is 5. Only 4 points here. Another Forester bird, but that robin messed us up. Opponent just giving us some eggs. Appreciate that. Close to filling up the board. Well, that vulture is over full. Put down our friend. And there we go. To the board. Okay, well, where's this going to stick us? Are we going to break into the top 10 with a 300 player? Let's just see. Beautiful. Almost a 10-point ecologist. 20 points in bonus cards. 94. Good enough for government work. Well, went with the strong bonus cards themselves, but I think we got this one. Yeah. GG. What a game. Kind of hit up it. We just played birds till the cows came home. Thank you, Grassland Engine. 12th. One step closer. The competition is getting fierce. That's it, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. We'll pick it up again next time. Take it easy, everybody.